the recording going and get the game going, and voila! Also, I realized I use my middle mouse button to click into things a lot of times. Here it worked, but a lot of times it's like, I should be careful about that. Anyways, what were we up to? I legitimately don't remember. Okay, I guess just go talk to Aaron. Hello, horse. No. Break some... Hey, they did get a second horse. I worked and I worked and worked, and finally I had enough money to buy myself a second horse. But you only went and got injured in that earthquake the other day, of all the rotten luck. And I had Nadia on my side and everything. I don't mean you, by the way, so don't get the wrong idea. Also, the fact that I basically... So this earthquake... won't say any spoilers. But I am amazed the fact that it has affected here. Because I realize, now that I've thought about it, it pretty much shook the entire world. Into the mayor's house. Let's see what there is. Ah, yes. Isn't it about time you did something useful with yourself rather than just hanging about the place causing trouble? You'd well to take a leaf out of Erin's book. She puts in a lot of hard work at the inn, that girl. Huh? What's Erin got to do with it? I'm trying to find something I want to do anyway. And when I figure out what that is, I'll work my socks off, probably. I forgot I gave him, like, the generic monster voice. I was like, wait a second, I had a voice for him. Mediocre. My brother told me you're a minstrel. Can you show me some tricks, then? I'd like to see a pratfall, or a sobbing slap, or something. Have those eventually. But not right now. That's for certain. I need to move my mouse off. Who are you? I think Erin's quite worried about the lack of guests coming to stay at the inn. She's been very kind to you, helping you in your hour of need, so you'll have to try and help her somehow too. Ooh. Nope, Erin's not here. She's probably at the house, so I shall just go there. The poor bell, it's been knocked over. Yeah. Dang it. Break some boxes. Yeah, okay. I had to double check I was recording. Hello again, Nadia. I've just this minute finished preparing the food. You look like you've had quite a long walk. I expect you probably just want to eat your dinner and turn in for the night, don't you? And let's eat. Can you help me lay the table? You can have a rest as soon as we've finished eating. Don't worry. Morning, Nadia. Come on, get up. You have a visitor. Ivor's here. He's got something or the other to talk about. He knows you're here, so I can't very well turn him away. Just give him a few minutes of your time, okay? And I never woke up. Hey, Nadia, don't look so surprised. There's something I want to talk to you about, that's all. We can't talk about it here, though. Come outside a minute. I cannot do the same voice that I did before. I really want to do the, hey, I'm walking here. I'm a mobster man. So here's the thing, you've heard about how the pass has been blocked by a landslide, right? Well, that pass is a lifeline for us here in Angel Falls. We're totally cut off if we can't use it. It's a real problem for everyone, I mean. So I was thinking, what better time for Ivo to come to the rescue? I'm going to clear the landslide, made it passable. It'll get my dad off my back for a while, and I know Aaron will be pleased as well. There's just one hitch with my perfect plan. Since the earthquake, there's been a lot of dangerous monsters about, and it's pretty dangerous to leave the village now. That's where you come in. I was thinking that maybe you could tag along. You minstrel types are generally pretty handy in a scrap, right? Can I count on you to help me out? I knew it. Right then, you lead the way. It's easy enough to find. You just head out the village and follow the road east. Oh yeah, let's keep this to ourselves, okay? We don't want everyone slicking their beaks in. Hey, here comes another lamb to the slaughter. You can't go out there, you know. There are monsters about. Boy, stop trying to scare people. We're leaving the village. There's nothing you can do about it, eh? Oh, wait a minute. What are you doing with her, Ivor? Since when were you best mates? You're a pain sometimes. We're just gonna clear the landslide, that's all. Oh, alright. But there really are monsters out there, you know? Nothing I can't handle. Just let us by. Will you? Hold us up any longer and I'll have the mob take you out. Go on. I'm not stopping you. But if you get tired or hurt, you come straight back to the village if you know what's good for you. Quick rest at Aaron's house should be enough to get your strength back up again. There's no need to be a hero. More like there's no need to be a martyr. Or a sacrifice. Oh. I don't think that's supposed to look like that. Let me just adjust something. I haven't seen that happen before, I'll be honest. Right. Let's also make sure, just in case I break something. Yeah, no, I haven't actually had, it's been... Okay. No idea why that, wanted to have some issues. Back to running around. I've played this game so much, I know over here we have a little fun thing of spider webs. Well, just one spider web because it's early on. That'll be good for some form of alchemy. I honestly have no idea. Whoops, I need to switch the screen. No idea what. Let's put it over there. Let's avoid the monsters. Granted, I could use the XP, but... Finally, we're here at last. The landslide's somewhere in these woods, apparently. Where's over here? Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, what are you staring at? It's just a fallen tree. I don't get what's so fascinating about it. You can be properly weird sometimes, you know that? Landslide's this way. I'll go on ahead. And let me equip that for 2 extra defense. I will say, eventually you get so many different accessories that it's just like, why is there only one slot? I want to have all the cool effects. Bum bum bum. That was weird. It was almost as if she could see the Starlight Express. I cannot do great voices, but I have fun with it nonetheless. Oops. Whew. This was worse than I thought. Is this it? But it's so much bigger than I thought. You and I'll never be able to shift this on my own, stupid landslide. And when I was all ready to see the look on Dad's face when I came back to the village a hero. Bang! Hello, is somebody there? Hello, if you're there, say something. Eh? It sounds like there's someone on the other side. Hey, I'm over here. It's me, Ivo from Angel Falls. No doubt you heard of me. Jings, someone from Angel Falls. We're soldiers sent from Stornway. King Scott sent us to clear the landslide. Blimey. The King of Stornway must really rate Angel Falls to bother helping us out like that. I suppose that means we're not really needed here then. Yeah, now I wish we hadn't bothered coming all this way. Wait, there's an urgent matter we need to ask you about. Do you happen to know if a lass called Patty made her way to your village just after the earthquake? She works at the inn in Stornway, but she took off one day for Angel Falls, and we've heard nothing of her since. Patty? Nah, doesn't ring any bells. Why would she want to come to Angel Falls anyway? Well, rumor has it that she was on her way through the hexagon. The path there's been blocked too, though, so we've no way of finding out where she is. The hexagon? Yeah, that's an old ruin we used to have to go trespassing all the way through before the pass was built. No one goes there anymore. It's jam-packed with monsters and falling apart pretty bad. It might come down on your head if you know what I mean. There's no way a woman would go there alone. The rumors must be wrong. Alright, well perhaps you could just relay to your village the fact that the road will be open again soon. And if you could, ask around about Patty while you're at it. That'd be grand. No problemo. Just leave it to me. You can always count on that, boy. Come on, Nadia. Let's head home. I reckon they'll all be pretty pleased to hear the news. I will also say, it is actually decently difficult to switch voices, because, at least for me, I'm having a tendency to end up trying to do a similar voice. And so it ends up causing issues with actually, making the right, or trying to make the, brain not working. It actually makes it a little difficult to do the voice that I want to do when I'm doing a different one, like the Garden Ivor at times. I'm gonna see, can I drag Ivor into the hexagon? Or the hexagon? Oh, excuse me. We love some loot. Also, I need to remember to switch screens when we go into combat. That will be the difficult. Oh, dang it! Okay, I'm gonna have to leave my mouse like right there, because I need it on the there, but I still need to be able to switch the screens. I need to pretty much be clicked in, but I need to be able to switch screens. I'm gonna try and get a few levels as well. That way. Well, that way don't have to grind as many on my own. Granted, if I do it between streams, it'd mean that you don't have to deal with combat as much. Bum bottom, bum bottom. I think right now I'm not gonna bother switching back and forth between the screens, because I'm going straight into combat. It's not like I'm trying not to be in combat right now. Also getting some gold. I say as I decide to switch screens. I'm very true to my word. Ooh. Oh, my back. Also, my back absolutely betrayed me yesterday. It decided just to tense up. And I think it's a case of I didn't drink enough water. And so it's just like, oh no. Tightening up and all that. Right, we need a fancy way to open. No, okay. I could just drag them along. Oops. Switch screen. Right, there is a... Right, there's a fancy way to open it. And... that's not done until later, if I remember right. Yeah. Path ahead, sealed due to enormous beast-related fatalities. Yep. And we need to know how to open it, and we do not. I was hoping for some form of, like, reaction from Ivor going, "What are you doing here? This is a terrible idea, man." Also, I got a new blanket that is hopefully big enough so that it can stay tucked underneath my bed and not come off every day, because it is really annoying. And I do not want to have to deal with it every day. And as such, I don't. But because of that, I also don't get good sleep, because of the fact that I get too much airflow. Like, that's the issue. I get too much airflow due to it not being enclosed on at least one side. If it's only one side that's open, like the side I enter from, it's fine. But the fact that it's also the case of medical art, nice. Where both sides are just free flowing air, I cannot sleep. There's too much airflow. But again, the funny thing is, most of the time I have an issue with not enough airflow. My body just hates trying to exist and will complain about everything. Wonder what... Woo! Nice. That was a good crit. I wonder what classes I'll have my characters be. And another medical herb. You'll remember it. Yeah. Maybe I'll have everyone as warriors. Maybe thieves. Actually, thieves would be fitting. So then I could have one of them as Algrab. Which would be a fitting duo. Trying to think of what other of my characters I pair with Natia. Well, to be fair, I could have Vorazin, I could have Savan. And who else do I have in the party of luxuriously pillars of the luxuriously rich? I'll have to check that. Luckily, not doing a window capture or not doing a display capture, so I can just go check my stuff. Okay. Other groups. Alright. What? That is the group. Oops. Nice. I'm thinking I might try and get to 5th before getting back to town. But yeah, I think I'll do that group. I'll do the group that's pretty much about vengeance. Or at least avenging. And so I could have them all as bards, as the jack of all trades kind of thing. But Algrab could easily be a thief character. At the very least, I want Algrab to be either unarmed or yeah, either unarmed or daggers. Unarmed because Worgen, werewolf, other forms of lycanthropy, naming. I can't remember what I called lycanthropy for my universe. Like what kind of beast folk or... I'll have to check it at some point. If I named it, I might have just made a single mention and then never thought about it again. Wouldn't be surprising. But yeah, basically the claws or daggers, because he is an assassin in my stories. And then... Vorazin, probably a staff. Yeah, probably would use a staff for her, so she'd probably be a monk. And then Savan... Oh, Savan usually uses blasters. Or, not blasters. That's the inspiration. Usually uses dual batons. I don't remember all the weapon types, I'll be honest. Though I do know axes and hammers are the Berserker and Paladin, so you don't get those for a while. And you definitely don't get a dual wielder. Cool as that would be. I do love, however, that you do get to always wield a shield. Once you get the shield mastery, doesn't matter what class you are, you can wield a shield. Even if you're using a two-handed weapon, you can use a shield, and I love that. I wish more games had that as an option. Even if it's a case of yeah, you can wield a shield, but if you're gonna wield a two-handed weapon, it's gonna slow you down. Or, some form of you're sure, you're wielding it, but either that or the blocking's not gonna be as effective. Or you're absolutely beefed up and can wield both, probably wield two-handed weapons without an issue. I love those kind of things in games. And Antidote. Nice. Okay, I want to get one more level. I'm hoping it won't take too many. The divination spell rarely is useful, but every so often it's like, how much further do I need to? Cool. Trying to think, what would I have Savant? Because he won't get a dual wield unless he did unarmed. So I have to decide what kind of weapon do I want Savant to use, and as such, that kind of determines what class I'll have him as. Nope, still not up a level. No, that's what classes can use it, not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a good old case of, let me look at what different weapons there are. Granted, I think by looking at the different classes, I can see what they can use. Ooh, I'm gonna actually have to heal them. Assuming I don't go up a level now. I didn't go up a level. Unfortunate. Spells, heal. Yeah, let's heal the old nerd. Bum bum bottom bottom bottom. Yeah, just want to get to 5th level while I still have support. That's the key thing. Also, just to keep in mind, this is very much a case of just having some fun. Look, this is... I want to say will eventually become a series on the main channel as edited content. That still might be like a year from now. Nice. Leveled up. And got skipped. What I was thinking. Yeah. So it might take a long time before I get around to editing it. However, can't think of what I was thinking. The brain ain't working. Yeah, not gonna get any of those. Yeah, because it'll just take a while before I get back to editing, I think. I need to try and finish out the Fallout 3 video recordings that I have gotten. And then I can, then I'll take a long break, and then eventually I'll come back to editing this, and we probably will have played through this all before I begin editing it. Just because I do not think I'm going to take the time to edit it for quite a while. So if you're watching this and the series hasn't finished and you're like, I want to see the edited thing, it'll be a while. If you want to see all of it, you will see it on the VOD channel. I see, so the soldiers from Stornway should have the pass cleared for us before long. That's right. Everyone will be so relieved to hear the news. Avo saves the day, eh? Don't be ridiculous. You were foolish to go all the way out there. Just the two of you, utterly foolish. But, why are you so angry, man? If we hadn't gotten to the landslide, you'd never have known it was about to be cleared. So what? If I didn't know now, I'd have found out soon enough. Knowing a little bit sooner is hardly worth risking your life for, and that's why I'm angry. That's why you're foolish. Yeah, fine. Fine, old man. Oh yeah, there was something else. Something I heard from one of the soldiers. They want us to find some girl called Patty who went missing on her way here. Wait a minute, is that true? Aaron, what are you doing here? What do you think? I'm here because I heard you whisk Nadia off on some silly adventure. Anyways, never mind that. Is it true that Patty from Stornway has gone missing? Oh, yes. You're from Stornway originally, aren't you, Anne? Do you know this woman? I seem to remember my dad talking about it. About someone called Patty from his days in Stornway. Oh dear. Maybe she didn't know he'd passed away, and she's coming here to see him. Well, I can understand everyone's concern, but we can't very well send off a search party with no lead to go on. Actually, the soldier said something about how she might have been on her way here through the hexagon. Is that so? If that's the case, we still can't be of any help. The hexagon is far too dangerous nowadays. Aaron, why don't you take Nadia home now? Try not to worry too much. I'd appreciate a bit of privacy so I can talk to some sense into this pig-headed son of mine. There's no need for that, Dad. My voice is never good, but I do always have fun with them. And they're always also never consistent. I was so worried when I heard you left the village, Nadia. You seem to be unscathed, though. As I'm just like, help, my arm falling off. I mean, I did take some damage. You're obviously a lot tougher than I thought. Actually, I might have more health than I left with. Speaking of which, I wonder if I could ask you a favor? You see, I'm quite worried about all this talk of Patty going missing. So I was wondering if you could... No, never mind. The hexagon is really far too dangerous. I couldn't possibly ask that much of you. Dun, 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 dun. Bookshelf. Nothing in the water. Bum, bum. How you doing, old man? Sure. Probably actually snoring noses now that I think about it. I should actually go and rest. Definitely less health than I started with. Oh, nope, okay. Can't actually use that bed. Gotta go to the inn, I think. Okay. I do love how it is a 3D world. Who are you? Did you know that the water from these falls is famous? It's called Angel's Tears. Drinking it makes you strong. Strong enough to fight off any illness you can think of. And it's delicious to boot. I put a boot in it. No, okay, I don't get a good place to rest. Okay, let us get saving. Bum, 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 bum. I forgot to switch the screen. I'm gonna have to remember to look at my OBS more often. Because with normal gameplay, I pretty much ignore the OBS. I just every so often check the chat. And then I just focus on the game. That's it. It's our belief that there's a paradise high in the sky where all guardians live. Unfortunately, it's not visible to us mere mortals. It's a great shame. I'd love if it was the case of it is like possible to see it. It's just like you need a telescope. No one has a telescope. Where I can't rest. Oh. Item store is probably closed. Oh, who's this? Okay. Okay, still nothing. Okay, should probably buy some gear. Okay, first thing, get a shield. Okay, second thing is... I'm gonna say get the gloves for more deftness, some more crit chance. Also, I love the fact that what you wear actually affects your 3D model. Because that was one of my biggest gripes with 11, was that only certain sets would change how you looked. Otherwise, didn't do anything. And I was so disappointed, because I love the fact that you can have incredibly mismatched gear. I think that's my favorite thing, especially, like, you know, I've played WoW a lot, and there's a lot of just like, yep, that's your mismatched gear. That's sweet. I think I had just enough gold to get some good armor. Okay, it is better. I had to just double check. I was like, I don't remember where the comparison is again. Okay. Oh, I am broke. Okay. I'm gonna talk. Whoops, didn't mean to go down. Just up, down, up, down. Okay. Yeah. I needed to talk to her, not the bed. Okay. All healed up. And we shall head off to the hexagon. Now with pretty decent gear, not good gear, but decent gear, 5th level, we should be fine. Hopefully. Keyword on the hopefully, 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 keyword on the hopefully, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. We're gonna just try and make it there without getting scratched. Due to a good old-fashioned case of I want to get as far in as I can. And any damage I take out here means a little less I'll be able to get. Granted, I still have, you know, healing and a few things, but I think 5th level should be good enough, and that's assuming I don't go up a level. I'm also tempted to just make everyone use whips and try and do a whip battle. Okay, this time it summons a ghost. I wonder what this old traitor fellow may be. They have great atmospheric music as well. On the back of this statue. Nadia searches the back of the statue. She finds a button in the back of its skull. What's the button? Click. There's a noise of something moving somewhere. I wonder where it could be. There's a few places where this music, or similar music, is downright horrifying. Not because it's extra creepy, it's just like everything is... It's set up just... Oh, I knew I was gonna get a shield. just everything is so creepier and scarier. Like, it's all set up as like a perfect, oh, I don't have a block chance. That's very unfortunate, but still, something is something. Okay, we'll go down the other one. Oh, I switch it up. Oh, it's a blue chest. Means I'll have to remember to come back there for loot. Okay, one of those. Bat of some kind. I can't remember which kind of bat they are. Goodie bag. Okay. Also, one thing I realized, because they're not rare in any regard in this, but like the goodie bags and such are super rare in or not super rare, but decently rare in the Dragon Quest Monsters Dark Prince. They are just surprisingly rare. Again, not like uber rare, but they are like one-off kind of character and monsters, and not. Ooh, fan. Let's see, attack of the fan. It is better, so we shall use the fan. Maybe I'll use. Yeah, actually, what should I have for not able to use? I could do a fan. It's been a while since I've used actual fans. And they are pretty cool weapons. What's up here? This is probably where I need to go. Yeah, it looks like where I need to go. So I wanna find the treasures buried deep in this. Not buried. Actually, technically, it is buried because it's secret passage. Not secret passage, just old passage. I'm tangenting. I wonder who built this. Like, how'd this get made? Was like, I'm really trying to think. Like, what? Why was this made? Why didn't they just clear like a path? Because they obviously could clear stuff, considering they would have had to clear tons to be able to actually make this. And so, what did they make? I'm assuming probably the Kingdom Stornway. But like, why? Did they know that? Like, did they know that Angel Falls was across the corner kind of thing? But also, like, how? Like, it also sounds like, maybe not as like a recent thing, but actually, yeah, I'll use that. I'll use that deafness on myself. I shall be the pinnacle of power. Her hatred shall become her strength. But yeah, just like a case of like, I was on the wrong screen because I accidentally bumped it. This is the terrible reason of having it as middle mouse button. But like, who built this? By like, will be an ever-burning question, it seems now. Oh man, I never expected to bump into anyone all the way down here. Hey sweetie, you couldn't be a hero and shift some of this rubble for me, could you? I'm not badly hurt or anything, but I'm kinda stuck, you know. And I don't fancy being around when that beast comes back. With the rocks trapping her legs. Oh brother, it's back. I cannot do a southern like voice. I got trapped trying to run away from this guy. And now look at where I was going. Watch your head, sweetie. Boom, boom. I'm at least mostly full health, so should be pretty fun. And 5th levels. Decent. Should be. Let's examine. Yeah, okay, nothing interesting. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, just have heal. Okay, even blows. Yep, even blows. I at least have a heal. Okay, we're risking it. Okay. Spell heal. Oh, perfect, actually. And this does only 5 points damage. Sweet. The most I have to worry about is probably about 8 or 16 on a crit. I don't actually know the crit multiplier, but I'm assuming it'll be a double or so. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay, not too worryable. Right. Actually, doesn't mean anything. That might mean something, but I have no idea what it means, so it effectively means nothing. Should be almost dead, I think. Hopefully, at least. I would say I'm almost out of mana. I'm not. I got still a lot of mana left. I can do this all day. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Good smack. Oof. Okay. Definitely need a heal again. Nice. First boss down. Da 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 da. Out of XP. Go up 2 levels. I do love when I jump in level. My favorite things is later on when you're leveling other classes. Just jumping to like a high level area, have your mage go boom. And just decimate the enemy team, and then all your first levels like shoot up to like 17th level. It's just like, yes. More skill points. I'm gonna not put any points in right now. Keyword on the now. Because I might end up doing it. If I decide, yeah, no, that should be a decent class. You're tougher than you look, Sugar. Thanks for the saving my hide there. You're a dog. You know, I managed to shake myself free in all the chaos. So, let's get out of here, huh? Being attacked by monsters is such a drag. Phew, we're safe. I guess, you know, I'm just not a Dark Ruins kind of guy. I'm Patty, by the way. I feel like I forgot to switch it to the big screen for the fight. Oh well. I'm Patty, by the way, from Stornway. And you are... Get out of here. You're from Angel Falls? Ah, that reminds me. I gotta get to Angel Falls right away. See ya, sweetie, and thanks a bunch for your help. It'll definitely take me quite a bit of time before I'm used to needing to switch back and forth. And unfortunately, there's not a good way that I know of to automatically switch when I get into combat and then when I get out of combat. So it's one of those cases of I just have to pay attention. And I'm not really good at that. I'm routinely really bad at that, actually. Also, I feel like I need to have my desk up higher. Oh, actually, no, that probably is exactly it. I probably could use my desk to be. Hey, look at that. My chair has shrunk. That might have been part of the issue, some of the issues I've had. Okay, chair. Yeah, I think my chair has just went down over time. And so I've been really badly slouching. However, now I really have to look down. Okay, we're adjusting some things on my desk. Okay, what if I make it eye level? Yeah, no, that seems pretty good. We'll see how my arms feel. But I could probably get away with a little bit higher. Yeah, that's probably a lot better. I'm guessing my chair has just, gone down over time because it's like I don't know what kind of thing it is, but where you pull the lever, it goes up kind of thing. And my guess is just over time it's gone down and I just haven't paid attention. Or I just never put it up. But I realize I need to put it up because my legs are always like an issue. So it's like, wait a second. Okay, let me set this to. Okay. That way in the future, I can sit better. At least that is the idea. Just, don't mind the fact that I do it midstream. When an idea comes to me, I either write it down or I take care of it. In this case, I decided to take care of it. Because mainly it was bothering me right now and then. I think we should go to the end. Bum 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 bum. Uh-huh. This is Edwin's place, all right. No one else knew how to do it quite like he did. The original host with the most. Did you know my father then? Well, you must be Patty. I was so worried about you. I heard that someone called Patty had gone missing on their way here. Yep, that's me, honey. You were worried? Oh, that's sweet. I can't believe you remembered my name. You were so tiny. So, where's old Edwin hiding, huh? Well, I thought you were probably coming to see him. I am afraid that he's no longer with us. It was 2 years ago now. Huh, no longer with us? You mean he's passed away? Sadly, yes. Wow, I can't believe it. So the incredible... that's... gee. What does that mean for my old inn, then? I guess if Edwin's gone, that means you're running this place all on your own, huh? Well, yes. It's not the biggest inn in the world, but it's so quaint. I bet the guests here feel more welcome than in their own house. Their own homes. That's very kind of you. I try my best to honor my father's memory by keeping the place running smoothly. Hey, I wouldn't expect anything else from the daughter of the incredible entertainer, honey. About this incredible thing. Hey, I don't suppose you want to give running an inn in Stornway a shot, do you? I beg your pardon? I want to try and put some, surprise. I, for some reason, couldn't think of the word surprise. So when Dad was in Stornway, people used to call him the incredible entertainer? You better believe it, honey. He was one of the best of the best. He was only a young guy back then. but he set up his own inn from scratch and totally put his rivals out of business. Thinking it's hard for me. Goodness, I can't imagine him being like that. He always seemed so unadventurous to me, and he said he was happy to run even the smallest of inns as long as we were together. Yeah, that's the funny thing. Why would a guy like Edwin choose to ship out to a hick town like this? Well, I guess that's water under the bridge. The thing is, his old place in Stornway is in real trouble right now. We were all kind of hoping that the incredible entertainer would make a comeback and get things on track again. I just can't believe I didn't know he died 2 whole years ago. I mean, gee, I'm so sorry, honey. Not at all. I'm just sorry that you came all this way for nothing. Hey, no apology needed. I mean, I get to meet with you instead, right? You're coming back with me to Stornway. I'm afraid that I don't think that's possible. I have my hands full with this place as it is. And I just find it hard to believe that Dad was some kind of legendary innkeeper. Hard to believe? You can't argue with the facts, honey. And I can see you're a chip off the old block, too. I've got a knack for seeing people's strengths in. Oh dear, it's getting late. I really need to get started on supper. You'll have to excuse me. And, please, I can't go to Stornway with you, so stop trying to talk me into it. A stubble one, huh? Don't worry, sweetie. You'll see sense before long. Aaron passed by just now and she was acting really odd. I wonder what's going on. No way, that Patty's woman trying to recruit her? Surely Aaron wouldn't think of leaving here and going to live in Stornway. Bum 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 bum. Whoa! You gave me a fright. Don't do that again, will you? Wait a minute. You can see me, but I'm dead. I had a feeling you saw me back at the hexagon, too. That's quite a strange talent you got there. Sorry I haven't introduced myself. I'm Aaron's father, Edward. I fell ill 2 years ago and died suddenly. But as you can see, I still haven't managed to leave this mortal realm in time. And you are... Natia. Really? Really? But Natia, isn't that... Aren't you the village guardian? Hey! Hang on a minute! Ouch! Oi! Watch where you're flapping standing. I may be skinny as a rake, but I still need a bit of room for maneuvers. Never mind, I forgive you. Now, old man, what was that rubbish you were spouting? I'm not sure what you mean. You were on about Celestians, right? I was wondering the same thing at first, but this mess of a minstrel hardly foots the bill. I don't see a halo, do you? And I don't see any wings either. Bit odd for a Celestian, now, wouldn't you say? I suppose you're right, though. While we're on the subject of odd, who and what are you? Ha! Wouldn't you like to know? Yes, I suppose you would. Then I'd better introduce myself. Wait for it. I'm the supreme, stupendous, stellar, stunning skipper of the sky-soaring Starlit Express. Ta-da! Yeah, that's what I see. Right then, your time. Time to fly your true colors and tell us who you really are. You look like a regular mortal to me, so how come you can see the Starlight Express and ghosts like this old bloke? Okay, so you fell off the observatory during the earthquake, right? And when you came around to your senses, you were in this village with your wings and halo missing. Sounds like a bit of a tall yarn, if you ask me. If you lost your wings and halo, how is it you can still see ghosts in the light? But neither here nor there, isn't it? I know, if you're Celestian, prove it. Send someone spirit up to the heavens. You got nothing to lose, and this old bloke here just happens to be in need of a shove in the righteous direction. Wait, are you talking about me? I'm not exactly happy as I am, but... Let me guess. You're only a ghost because you've got some kind of unfinished business to put to sleep, right? Alright then, help the spook here tie up his loose ends and then send him on his way. Then I'll believe that you're Celestian, and I might even give you a lift back to the observatory on the old Starlight Express. Can't say fairier than that, right? So I'll tag along with you for a while until the job's done. Oh yeah, while we're at it, I should probably warn you that I'll be keeping tags on you while I'm tabbing low. Just press the X button and then select Battle Records. Or press Select and you'll be able to see all the glory details. Have a look at if you got a minute, but what am I saying? Have a look, or I'll have your guts for a really grisly set of garters. That's so weird. Bum. I think it's that button? Yes, it is. So, like I said, I'll be keeping a peeled eye on your progress, and noting it all down here, so make the most of it, okay? I should have killed one of the fire things back in the hexagon, but oh well. Damn. Stabbed my foot. Not stab, but I hit my foot on my chair. Oh, stretch. Ooh. Okay. Which I realized I also had to adjust my my pop filter because I raised the desk. Because believe it or not, I do not have the pop filter attached to the desk. So I probably should. Okay. Yeah, nothing interesting. Where's the dog? Doggo. Okay. Old man. Well, this is all rather strange. Still, I appreciate your willingness to help. I wonder what unfinished business is stopping me from going up to the heavens. I don't suppose... I wonder if it's to do with that thing I buried behind the inn. There seems to be something solid buried under the bush. Nadia starts to dig. Yeah, with Stella's voice, I really wanted to try and do like a sassy voice, but I don't know how to do that in any regard. So I think what I ended up trying to do was just make it fast, which at least distinguishes it. Maybe, you know what? Maybe that's what I should do, is I should take some lessons on voice acting. Even if it was just some free stuff, or free ones. It probably would be helpful, because I have fun doing different voices. But I have zero practice, or pretty much zero practice, and zero training, so I'm just kind of winging anything that I do. No way! It's an innie. Honey, how did you get your hands on? Who cares? We gotta show that thing to Erin right away. She's sure to believe that her dad was a legendary innkeeper when she sees it. Nice job, Nadia. I figured she'd have a response, and usually I skip that. I wonder if it's true about Erin's dad being an incredible entertainer. I find it a bit hard to believe, really. I mean, he always seemed less like an old bloke to me. That's it. That's my innie. Goodness me, that takes me back a bit. The truth is, I hid it away when I came back to Angel Falls. I didn't want Aaron to know, and I didn't want to spend my whole time being reminded about Stornway. Aaron seemed a bit troubled, so I made her go and have a rest. I wonder what's on her mind. I don't suppose you could go and check on her, could you? Thank you. She wouldn't confide in me, but perhaps she'd be willing to tell you what's going on. Actually, before I go to talk, I am going to note down, I should try and take up, no, that's a shopping list. That's just the planning list. Nope. Yeah, because that actually might be very useful. Not for anything of trying to make money or any of the sort, but just a good old-fashioned case of the fact that, oh, my brain doesn't work, but I like doing voices, so it wouldn't be bad to get some practice, and, like, proper practice. It's the same thing with, like, my art. I have started to take some time to get better and, like, practice certain things and not just, you know, free sketch and just, like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I have an idea, I draw it. And because that'll give you practice, but there's a lot of things like shading, shadows, and all that stuff I still have no idea how to do, that I do require some other form of learning to be able to know how to do that, or at least properly. It looks like ads are starting in a minute. Hopefully I can finish this. What's up, Nadia? What's that trophy you got there? I am on the right screen, good. Nadia hands the innie to Aaron. An award for being an incredible entertainer? From the King of Stornway? To my father? I don't believe it. Patty's story was all true. Actually, gonna snooze the ad break. Oops, wrong thing. I don't believe it. Patty's story was all true. I don't understand, though. Why would Dad have given up all that to come here to sleep at Old Angel Falls? What in the world was he thinking of? I may be able to shed a little light on that. Grandpa? Edwin made me promise not to say anything, so I've kept it a secret all these years. But I don't see that it matters now. Dear Aaron, you must remember how sickly you were as a child. Your poor mother was the same. In the normal course of things, you would have become sicker and sicker as you got older. Eventually, you would have died. We lost your mother at a young age to the same fate. But I'm perfectly healthy. I hardly even remember being sick anymore. That's because you were brought up on the water from the falls here in the village. Angel Falls water is famous for making people healthy and curing their ills. So what you're saying is that Dad gave up his inn in Stornway and came back here for my sake? That's right. Saving his daughter was far more important to him than his own ambitions. But that's terrible. I stood in the way of my father and his dreams. He knew you'd feel that way. That's why he didn't want you to know. But you're mature enough now to be told the truth. You know, I always wondered why he sometimes had that faraway look on his face. Now I know. He did it all for me. Nadia, looks like I'm going to be leaving for Stornway. I don't know if I can be of any help to you, Patty, but I have to at least give it a try. Bum, 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 doo, 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 doo. ransack the... Oh, there you are. There you are, old man. You there, Granddad? I'm here. I heard everything. I can't believe Erin is going to follow my ambition in my place. She really has grown up. Now I have no regrets. I know that she'll succeed. She doesn't need me watching over her shoulder. It looks like I'm ready to leave. Thank you so much, my honored guardian. He's gone. You did it, so you are Celestian after all. Well, a promise is a promise. I'll give you a lift back to the like we agreed. So say thanks to your lucky stars. Hang on to your horses a minute. Shouldn't you be picking up that benevolence? You can flap and see it, can't you? Don't tell me you can't see benevolence anymore. Now I'm starting to wonder again. Are you really a Celestian, or are you just pulling my chain? Some days later, the landslide is cleared and the mountain pass is opened again. I have to hit the button. Then the day arrives for Erin to set off for Stornway. I'll miss you, Grandpa. You take care of yourself, won't you? You too. You too. I'll be hard working. It'll be hard work making a living in a new town. Make sure you don't go working yourself sick. I know you're worried about your little girl, but I'm gonna be around to help her out, so you can relax, okay? That's good to know, Patty. You've helped to set an old man's mind at ease. Ivor, can I have a word? Hey, what do you want to talk to me for? You're leaving, so you obviously don't care. I was wondering if you might take over the inn for me here. I don't have the heart to close it down, you see. You'll do it, won't you? I know I can count on you. I suppose I'll do it, but only to get Dad off my back with his nagging about me finding a job. I'm not doing it for you. Anyways, I bet it'll be so good at innkeeping that it'll soon trump your place over in Stornway. And I wish you good luck with that. Not that I'll let you get the better of me, of course. Oh yes? Sounds like we got a competition on our hands. Nadia, I can't thank you enough for what you've done, and adds, unfortunately. It's amazing how you managed to find Dad's hidden trophy like that. You really are a mystery. Wouldn't be surprised if you turned out to be our guardian after all. Oh, but that's such a silly thought. Listen to me and my wild imagination. I suppose you'll be heading off to your hometown now, will you? If your journey brings you through Stornway, make sure you come stay at the new inn, won't you? I'd better get going then. Goodbye, everyone, and thank you for all for everything. Time for us to make some tracks too. You remember where the Starlight Express is, presumably? No need to look so flappin' pleased with yourself. I hardly expected you to forget. Come on, let's head for the path. And she'll trade a tangled web for a wake robin if I ever need them. Now we make it back. Dum bum bum, dum bum bum, dum bum bum, dum bum 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 bum. Here we are, all aboard. I broke my voice. Okay, that should be done. So here we are on the Starlight. What do you reckon? Pretty swish, isn't she? I like to jazz her up a bit more, actually. Still a bit on the plain side in here, wouldn't you say? I'm thinking pink rhinestones with gold around them. They'd really make this place look stellar, don't you think? What? Not bother about my amazing interior design ideas? Yeah, I suppose you just want to get going, don't you? Fine, no more hanging out. I'm pretty keen to get back to the observatory and see how everything is myself. Here we go then. It's kickoff time. I like how she just punches the control board. Oh, Flat. We have a problem. I thought it would fly if there was a Celestian on board. Wonder what's wrong. Hey, you couldn't see the benevolence before, could you? Even though you reckon you're a Celestian? That must be the problem. I mean, it's a bit much to expect me to believe the Celestians can just lose their halos and wings, isn't it? No. Don't get your knickerbockers in a twist. I was only saying. Anyways, we don't have time for this. The Almighty won't be best pleased if we hang around here when there's big stuff going on. Oi, Almighty matey, you listening? We're in a right old gherkin here. Why don't you give us a flapping hand? That's weird. He's probably too busy to notice us or something. Alright then, Nadia. Here's what we'll do. We'll follow the road to the Stornway place. When we get there, we'll help lots of people and get loads of benevolence. That should make the Almighty Oaf prick his eyes up. Ah, look at your face. Not too swayed over by the idea or something. Well, tough turkey. I've decided that's what we're doing, so get moving. Oh. So I do find it funny, the joke about decorating with pink and rhinestones and gold and all that. Nadia would hate, because keep in mind, I know pretty much, I'm gonna just say, probably no one who's watching my stuff has read any of the stories I've done. Part of it is because I don't really have a good place to put my stories up. But basically, Natia in my stories is a dryad. Not dryad. Or maybe dryad? Tree. No, it's not tree. I can't think of the word. Maybe it is dryad. But basically, she's part of the forest. And she abhors humans, and because they cut down her forests, they do all that, and so it's all a whole bunch of stuff where just she does not care for decorating. She wants everything very natural. Hey Anne, what's up? Not nervous, are you, honey? I'm afraid so. I just can't see how a young girl like me can suddenly take over such a big and important inn. And surely everyone else will be thinking exactly the same thing. Surely, maybe they will, but I trust my instincts, and you should too. I know you've got what it takes, Aaron. Seriously, just quit worrying. If you say so. Now, time to introduce you to our new colleagues. Hey guys, I'm back, and I brought a big shiny ray of hope along with me. This should be good for a laugh. Come on, let's follow them in there and see how Aaron gets on. Honestly, Patty, what were you even thinking? This slip of a girl's gonna going to run the inn, is she? We're on the brink of closing as it is. Are you trying to finish us off? Geez, Jenny. Come on, calm down, will ya? Do you think I'd just pick any young thing off the street to run this place? Erin here may not look much, but she's got innkeeping in her blood. She'll have us back on track before you can say welcome. Didn't you say the same kind of thing about me when you brought me here? And didn't you also say you were going off to find the one guy who can save this place for certain? No offense, but I'm not convinced this is the guy you were talking about. Please, just give me a chance. You won't find anyone who will try harder than me, and I learned all there is to know about innkeeping from my father. Oh, so your father was an innkeeper too, was he? And I suppose you're here to make your daddy proud? Well, that's very admirable, but running an inn isn't as easy as just turning up and promising to try hard, you know? And you can talk all you like about how much your father taught you, but we don't even know who your father is. There it is, honey. The challenge we've been waiting for. Now time to show her, honey. Show her what? Oh, you mean this? Ta-da! Oh, the trophy, It sure is. The Innie for Incredible Entertainer. Awarded by none other than our very own King Scott. Oh, whoops, that was the wrong character. Well, now tell me you dad how good he was. And Aaron now here shares the same incredible blood. Not bad, huh? The Incredible Entertainer's daughter. Oh my. I love how some of them are 3D models and some of them are 2D sprites. I love the mix. It's okay really. There's no need to bow and scrape or anything. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Nadia, you came and visited just like you said you would, and so soon. I'm afraid we've only just arrived ourselves, so we're not quite ready to take any guests yet. Hey, don't sweat it, sweetie. I'm sure Nadia didn't come here to stay. I bet you came because you were worried about Aaron, huh? Oh. Air tried to go down the wrong pipe. You wanted to see how she was getting on, right? I'm gonna be hiccuping. Ugh. And you'd just love to help a girl out, but you don't know the first thing about innkeeping. That's about it? Yeah, well, what if I told you there was something you could do to help out here? Patty, what are you saying? Well, from what I've seen, young Nadia's got a knack for encountering all kinds of people by chance. If she tried to drum up a bit of business for us, I bet we'd have a full house in no time. Patty, you can't ask Nadia to do something like that. This inn isn't anything to do with her. Hey, making people feel like they want to help you out is a knack too, honey. You should be glad you got it. Nadia's got nothing better to do on her hands, and feels like lending a hand. Don't turn her away. You could do with the help. Yes, I suppose you're right. Do you think you might be able to help out a little bit? I must admit, I've often noticed how people are always seem drawn to you. Thank you, Nadia. I really do appreciate it. So that was, I think that's technically the introduction to the canvassing or whatever. That was meant to, like, you'd have other players, nearby players, join in, but that I never got to do because I could never get the thing set up properly when I had it, or when I originally had it, and now those servers are shut down, so it doesn't work at all. Don't mind me stealing this. Bum 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 bum. Who are you? That nasty White Knight character came in and showed his face here just after the earthquake. An earthquake and a night. Maybe there's some kind of connection here, eh? So I recently learned the actual story with that, like more of it, and I went, oh wow, that's even worse than I thought. State your business, Wanderer. I can't let you into the castle without a good reason. So, for them the rules. I don't remember what I need to do, actually. Maybe it's try and leave? Nope, okay. I don't remember what I need to actually do. Yes, let's go to the hexagon on this side. So I'm pretty sure there's a chest. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, still mystifies me. Why was this the... Okay. I could see potentially because there's water here. Oh, and this is elevated. I mean, it's not elevated more than mountains, but the mountains are there probably more for, you know, blocking things off kind of thing. Ooh, 48 gold, that's actually pretty decent. For this point in time. Nice. That armor will do me well. Okay, I guess we're fine with this. Boom, boom. Oh. Ooh. Ugh. Nice, got some gold. I guess really that's just 2 monster kills worth of gold, so not that much. Okay, I'm gonna see to the door of the coffin well. Because I know that's closed until we do the Stornway stuff, but I can't remember what I need to do to trigger the stuff. I would like to pass. I'm afraid that won't be possible. There's something afoot in Stornway at present, and nobody is allowed through. If you're curious about what's going on, I suggest you go and see for yourself. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Actually, nope, can't be up here. Otherwise, I would have to go all the way around. Okay, let's talk to this guard. Oh, I was thinking all was well now that the landslide's gone. Oh, but it's just one thing after another, honestly. What's the problem? Just take a look at that sign there and you'll see. Okay, it was a sign I needed to look at. We got an even worse situation on our hands now. How do you rate the sign? Mysterious knight in black armor is terrorizing our town. If anyone is brave enough to fight him, come to the castle. Anyone will do. And that's the reason we need to give. However, I want to collect the party first. Guess it's time for me to show you what I can do, huh? Hey there, did I welcome you to my party planning place already? This is the place to hook up with new members. So what can I do for you, sweetie? I'm gonna recruit a friend. Yep. Okay, so we got warrior, priest, mage, martial artist, thief, minstrel. Okay. I think I'll grab a thief. We'll make him tall, because in Worgen form he's tall. But in human form is about normal height. I'm to actually give up something clean. Like, I would do this, but I do not want that forward hair. It just looks dumb. You could do the generic Dragon Quest Pro Tag hair. I'm not sure what kind of hair that is. You could do the Vegeta hair. You know what, I'm gonna just do the Vegeta hair. Because I love the Vegeta hair, let's be honest. Yeah. Wait. The red is a little bit too saturated, I'll be honest. Okay, what if I did smaller eyes? There are not smaller eyes, so... Oops, wrong buttons. Voila! Okay, now grab setup. Recruit. And artist. Oh, actually, I'm gonna just double check. Can a priest use a staff? Do weapon proficiencies. Nope, not one. Nope, that's not. Okay. Personal staff. Okay, and priest. Like. There's not much documentation, which is very unfortunate. Also, apologies that all that. I use middle mouse button also to close out of tabs. Yeah, we'll have Warzone as a priest. Yeah, I'll just do that. Yeah. It's not fitting, but I just feel like it. Yep. There's unfortunately no blue or purple skin. But let's give her purple eyes. Okay. Let's move the mask again. That's not in the way. Actually, what I should do, Okay, next stream I'm going to turn off the mouse capture. Problem solved. There's no reason for me to have it on. Actually, I can do that right now, probably. Okay, spelled it right. Okay, perfect. Doesn't show my mouse anymore, because I have no reason to show it anyways. Oops. Again, does help if I select... Oops. Curse of using middle mouse button as my commonly select thing. I don't know why. Actually, I know why. It's because it doesn't click on it. So middle mouse button is a safe button. I want one more buddy, because I always like having a full party. Technically, you can just do it solo, but I'm like, why would I? Who to... Claws. Martial artist with claws, yep. Actually, let me just double check that, because I'm pretty sure they can use claws, but that'd be fitting for a song. Yeah, martial artists and thieves. Oops again, sorry. The curse of having things different. Yeah, it'll be fairly medium height. He'll have the Goku hair, because I feel like it. And actually, no, he'll have the Krillin hair. aka bald. That would be definitely gray at this point. Yeah, no, I'm doing this because it looks way too similar to Krillin. Okay, I could just make Krillin. Ouch. It just looks like Krillin, honestly. Just need the dots, and then it'd be Krillin. I think I'm gonna respell how I have Savon, because right now I have it basically a 7. But adding the U just makes it very much like, okay, it probably, you know, makes it seem like it would be spelled Savon, or said Savon. I'm gonna test run it with this one. Okay. Okay. Nope. Ah, right. I forgot. You also get the Aegon, thingamabob, so you can cheer on your allies and raise their tension. Okay. I want for her to get, the alchemy pot up and running. Okay, where's my monies? Where's my money, Lebowski? I don't even know where that's from. Chest. Get a strength. And day items. Bag. Need a strength on myself. Main character power. we would like claws. That's not really good. Yeah, we'll get them later. Because I might as well get the iron ones since they're good. But I might as well wait until I can afford them. Oof, 10 more, but still something. Again, yeah, I just need to be able to afford it. And what do you have? Do you just have a paring knife? Yeah, you just have, but you at least have a knife, so yeah, it's good enough in my book. Oh, actually, I realized I should go. No, they do have Sentinels to begin with. Okay. Oh, you don't get to actually have armor. Oh. You'll get some armor. Anything else I had? Oh, you can also use the shield. Merch. Yeah. 2 of my characters can use the shield, 2 of them can't. Okay, and then also I want to switch up the colors. Know what I want? Probably not. No. Okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Be gray. You will be light purple, and you will be turquoise. And you'll be in the back. I'll be in the back. Orzen and Swan get to be up front. That is the battle plan. Okay, just had to make sure it actually saved. Otherwise, I'd be like, oh no. I'd be very disappointed. Not in the game, just my own decision of like, and undo it. Okay, and then I think there's some stuff down here. Oh, yes. What do we get here? Carolyn and books. Let's give it to the dude who will need the difference. That's actually better than the ones I have. Oh well, he'll be the one who needs it more. Right. This chest down here. Ooh, strong medicine. Well, at some point would be useful. Probably won't be for. Oh, and we're in ads on Twitch. They are unfortunate, but it is what it is. Ooh, a mini medal. I love the mini medals. I've never finished the mini medals turn-ins before, actually. I've only done that in the Dark Prince, I believe. Actually, no, I don't think I've done it there either. I've just never finished like the mini medals because they are decently rare, and they are not set up where like, oh, they're just hidden in different places, and if you find all those places, you get all the mini medal rewards. Instead, it just is the good old-fashioned case of you need to get lucky or do a lot of the dungeon stuff. Our king is currently searching for a brave warrior who will fight the White Knight on our behalf. His Majesty's appeal is on the signpost in the center of town. I suggest you read it. That's why I'm here. State your business, wanderer. Oh, you're here about the sign asking for someone to rid of the Dark Knight fellow? Yes, sir. In that case, you better go inside the castle and find out more about it. Doop, 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 doop. Ba-da-bum. The dungeons can't really do anything because I don't have the Uber key. Okay, I should have read that out loud. I was just expecting a, hey, let me out of here. Not a, oh, there's a really valuable necklace in the kingdom. Apparently, it was sent from the other kingdom, or a different kingdom up north, which is the whole big plot point. Also downstairs. There's something downstairs. No, that's just a tiny area. And chests. What's left? Won't open. And another minimap. Just a second. Okay. Oops. I forgot to switch the screen again. So I had the idea to just check if there is like a list of blue chests, like where they are. So if I need to open a bunch of blue chests, I can go to the different areas. And basically, if there is just a list of all the different blue chests and where you can find them, then I'll just call that good and use it. But if there isn't one, I'll make my own list and then I'll make it put it up somewhere. Not sure where. I saw that white knight with one of my own eyes. Not one, just my. He was certainly big and scary, but he didn't look like he intended to harm anyone in the castle. The only one he hurt were the soldiers who tried to chase him off. Oh, right. I forgot about this quest. The earthquake created a kind of crevice, and I can see something on the other side that looks a bit like a room. It's a bit narrow to get through, though. I don't suppose you could bring me a slime drop, could you? The name's Hamish, by the way. Oh, someone I can rely on at last. Slime drop it is, then. I'll be waiting here. I can't wait to do the DLC quests. I want to do them now on my main save, but also I want to enjoy them on stream. So it's that double case of I think what I'll do them after once I get the DLC, or once I finish the game, and then I do the DLCs. I do have a nice little save editor to allow me to do that. Because I want to do those DLCs so bad. I never could do them when I was young because I couldn't get the internet thing to work. Hey, that's a slime drop. Please, can I have it? Go on, say I can. Yes. Thanks ever so much. Here, have this for your trouble. See the strength? Great. Now then, if I just rub myself all over with it like this. Oh, so cold and clammy. There we go. Now I should be able to just slide my way through, easy as you like. Here goes. Oh, it's no good. It's too narrow. Or am I too wide? Ha! Either way, I'm not gonna make it through. No, what am I saying? Come on, pull yourself together, man. Here goes 1, 2, 3. Ah! Okay, father. No good. I see. So slime drop's not gonna cut it. Looks like it's back to the drawing board. Okay. I do enjoy that. But it's nice and simple and get a seed of strength. Nope. Okay. Seed of strength. On me. Oh. Oh, power. Oh. Don't mind me, just stealing 4 gold and a pot. Who are you? There was a huge crest on that black armor the White Knight was wearing. I'd say it was probably a royal crest from some kingdom or other. I've never seen it around here, though. I know it's ancient. I saw. It's underneath the White Knight's mask. He's a corpse. Yep, that's what happens when you get, preserved for however long it's been. Found the most intriguing book in amongst a collection of ancient volumes. I can hardly contain myself. The problem is, a crucial part of it is blacked out. I don't suppose you have any magic water, do you? Don't tell anyone. I can make a special concoction out of magic water that erases black ink. I won't have magic water for a while. Oh, I can't thank you enough. The name's Aaron, by the way. I'll be waiting. Magic water doesn't exactly grow on trees, but I'm sure you'll come across some somewhere on your travels. Oh yes, you mustn't mention anything about this book to the king. It's a secret, okay? Also knowing what I know now, I feel like he knows why he needs to keep it a secret from the king. Not as a ooh, it's a surprise, but very much as a, they might not like it, or they might freak out, or something or the other. Yeah, not for that. So let's just go to the ballroom. The main room, whatever it would technically be called. Oh, so Simona, how many more times do I have to tell you? You're not going to go see you're not to go and see him. And how many times do I have to tell you, Father? The White Knight keeps coming to town because he's looking for me. Don't you see? If I go to him, then everyone in Stornway can go about their lives in peace again. You're being ridiculous, lassie. Do I look like the kind of man who'd sacrifice his daughter to that nefarious knight? But, Father... Rush, we have a visitor. No more of your blathering. You there, approach the throne. My apologies. You shouldn't have had to see that. I'm Princess Simona. A good traveler. I don't suppose you're here because of this White Knight business, are you? Oh dear. Now I have to worry about an innocent traveler coming to harm as well. And all because of me. I appreciate your offer of help, but I must beg you to continue with your journey. Our affairs are no concerns of yours. I am King Scott, master of this castle and monarch of Stornway. Did you come here because of the sign down in the town there? You did, so you're going to help us defeat that no-good White Knight kid. Ravens, you want to take up the challenge to defeat the White Knight? Tell me your name, lassie. Natia, is it? Well then, Natia, you better listen to what I have to say. Obviously, I have a good reason for asking a passer through to defeat this no-good knight. Because my guards suck. You see, that product only came and infiltrated my castle to try and snatch away my daughter. He's had the nerve to demand that she be delivered to him at Loch Storm by a certain time. I'm convinced that it's some kind of fiendish trap. I reckon he's trying to weaken my castle's defenses by having me send my soldiers to the loch with her. Then he'll attack. That's why I wanted to employ a likely lass such as your good self instead. Oh, Father, you can't possibly ask a stranger who's just passing through the place to do such a thing. Rush, I'll not let that ruffian get the better of me. It's very sad, Father. Very sad that you won't even slightly consider my feelings on this. Sorry about that. My lass likes to do the right thing, and she thinks the right thing is to go up there and meet him. Anyway, Natia, I'd be much obliged if you could away to Loch Storm, and make sure he's not up to any trickery. If you can cross the bridge north of the town, and keep heading north, you'll find yourself at the loch before too long. Be sure to give him a good thrashing if you find him. Just pummel the fiend into the ground. Naturally, there'll be a brawl reward waiting for you when you get back. I'm putting all my hopes on you, Naughty. I do need to level up my people a bit. The downside of, having a team. This White Knight character is causing everyone a bit of grief, isn't he? Could be our chance to get in a bit of good deeding. The Almighty will be chopped to pieces if we manage to make this slot thankful and get ourselves plenty of benevolence. Everything's starting to fall into place. Let's go and put that White Knight in his. Come on, have the alchemy stuff. Still don't have the alchemy. I want the alchemy. It's one of my favorite things, honestly. Okay, grab this. And let's actually head over to Eastern Stornway. Because there'll be a bit higher level enemies, and hopefully I can take them out without issue. And should get some decent amount of XP. I am happy. We'll just do normal time. Actually, since it is about 2 hours in, I think I'm actually going to call this a stream. And instead, do the leveling and gold grinding off screen. Oh, and now I'm all burpy as well. But yeah. I didn't even realize it's already been 2 hours. I also need to make sure I get some lunch, so that's also important. But I had a ton of fun. I may be back on later, close to 3 or 4 or 5. Probably not 5 because dinner. But I will be back on later today, probably. Keyword on the probably. No promises at all, because it's me. Consistency is... I'm really bad at. But WoW has a big update today, and while it is still down for maintenance till theoretically 3, I'm going to give it till 5, honestly. I want to play that as well today when it's up and running. So I will also probably try and stream that, because it'll just be some fun checking out the new stuff. And, I might stream it, I might not. Either way, I'll probably end up playing it, but yeah. And then I have the rest of everything else I have to take care of today, including looking for a job. As anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will try and make sure I get this up and running, or the VOD uploaded soonish. Actually, I might try and just do it. Yeah, I can probably just do it right after I finish streaming. So that way people can enjoy it after I've finished the stream. And yeah, so I hope y'all had a wonderful time. Until next time, have a wonderful time, I guess. I don't know. I need to find a differentiating way to do, I guess more as it would be, I hope everyone enjoyed, and until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful time. Bye-bye!